just put some burnt sienna on my palette here, or my paper plate I should say. It's been a rough few days. I had quit using social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of it. And only recently have I started using it again. And I had put a bunch of people on the temporary block thing, and I ended up, you know, in the meantime forgetting that was a thing, that I had issues with people saying stuff that was hurtful or offensive, or it just proved that, you know, they weren't really my friends or family if they can't understand, you know, civil rights and human rights stuff, because, you know, we can't agree to disagree on hate and bigotry and stuff. And I couldn't, and I started losing it on people. And when they post like things about Jason Aldean, or how they're teaching slavery was beneficial to black people now in schools in Florida, like it's, you can't say gay in Florida either. And I see like these so-called friends that I grew up with and family members then going around and posting like inflammatory, just, and it's just, I don't need that toxicity, you know, like I don't deserve that in my life anymore. And I'm sick of just sitting here and ignoring it and being like, well, they'll learn, they'll grow, because they don't. I mean, I've got all kinds of posts and things that I've talked about, not just like regurgitating stuff that I've seen on the web. Like, I've said things about my experiences in my life and how things are relevant to me, and I've seen these people then, you know, like, or whatever, cherry pick what they like about me that they can swallow, and then turn around and trash talk my causes, my life, my friends, my worries. Like, my trauma is your opinion. Think about that. Like, you'd rather hurt somebody than listen to them or consider that what you're doing is actually harmful or hurtful to people or types of people. Like, it's just messed up, man. Like, why are you so defensive about that? You know, you're not the one being hurt or excluded from like resources or politics or whatever. Like, yours is the voice being heard. Did I say that I put burnt sienna on the brush? I'm getting a new camera. This is, or not camera, but a tripod-like thing. This is my brother's I've been borrowing to do this. I'm gonna go to a clamp one with 2 lights. Hey Google, set volume to 20%. So that way, not only will it, you know, make it easier to see stuff, because hopefully I'll be able to hang it right over my picture, but the light will make it easier for me to see while I'm painting too. Anyway, so there's been a lot of drama the last few days. I've been hit or miss on whether I get anything done between the weather and feeling crappy. But then when I come inside, I'm unfriending people. Like if I see people that have the negative comments or the MAGA comments and the thing where they're supporting the person that didn't want to make a gay cake. I mean, why don't we have water fountains for gay people and for straight people then? You know, might as well. That's the way you all want to go with this. And it's like, and then I see people saying stuff about Jason Aldean and supporting him. Like, that's just straight up vigilante inciting violence like song. That's not even like, it's tacky, and it disgusts me. And people are making like these associations to it being like rap, I guess. And I'm like, I mean, if you're insinuating like maybe gangster rap from back in the day that, you know, white people stereotype, but I mean, rap is ultimately responsible for hip hop and a lot of what we see as pop music now. So like, what's the point you're trying to make there? It's stupid. Just an excuse to spread bigotry and hatred, and I think they just want violence to erupt in the United States. There are people that want to use their automatic rifles to defend their home, even if they have to start the fight. But and then like they say, oh yeah, if you don't like Jason Aldean's music, don't listen to it. Well, if you don't like, you know, that book, don't ban it, just don't read it. I mean, you can't start saying, oh, cancel culture, you sensitive snowflakes. Because 10 to 1, y'all are the same people that was getting books banned. Not that you obviously read them anyway. I mean, I don't know what you're afraid of. Things influencing your, children? I wonder how many people that got all up on their bandwagon about this even have kids. Or have been to a library for that fact. If I had a bunch of money, I would go around all over Florida and I would hand out banned books, books about gay stuff, all kinds of things that'll get DeSantis riled up, and I would give them out to people for free, especially young adults that are of voting age. I need more burnt sienna. It's just, it's like, all of a sudden, like, you know, when all these things wore off that I forgot, these blocks that I could have, and I get inundated by people toting this negative tow line. It just hit me really hard, especially since I was at a pretty low spot anyway. I hate to admit it, but I've even been I've even smoked a few cigarettes here or there. I was so proud of myself for quitting again.
Order ahead in the McDonald's app to save time and get 25% off any purchase of $1 or more. Valid once per day through 12/31. Prices of participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer in combo meal.
I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, and then the people spreading false information about vaccines and COVID tests too. I live with one of those. That's no fun. Let me tell you. Especially because the living room's right above my bedroom and I get to listen to him stomp and yell at the TV while he's watching like Fox News. And usually he's got Fox News up so loud that I can hear what they're saying, so I've got that pollution in my ear. And then I go online to escape, and then here's bloop, 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 bloop. And I hate when people post those videos where, like, it's like they're trying to be ambiguous, and the videos they post are trying to be ambiguous. Like, for example, it'll be like it'll be at a gay pride parade, and then somebody's gonna be like commenting on it throughout the video. Like, so it's like, okay, are you saying you agree with that person? And then when that person is like sketchy and you don't know for sure, like, are they supporting this or are they against it? Like, that's just irresponsible, for one. Like, if people can't tell what way you're going, like, that's like dodging a question, you know? Like, don't post anything if you're not going to be clear. You know, don't try to middle ground it, because, like, we're talking about things that oftentimes people have opinions about that have nothing to do with them, for one. And two, like, if you're gonna stand in my way or my community or a community that I support in a negative, like, nasty way, at least open, like, and you're gonna, like, don't pretend to open up a dialogue by putting, like, a dead-end video that I don't know how to interpret. Like, tell me what you think and feel, and then give me a chance to tell you what I've experienced. But that's the thing. Like, they just want to say, oh, this is how I feel, and this is why, accept it, we agree to disagree. And if you say, like, that's not enough, you're the bad guy, you're the one ruining the friendship. It's like, you are, like, you say things about mental health, you make jokes about disabilities, like, people just, but I'm a snowflake, I'm too sensitive, you know? I think most people are insensitive. I don't know, like, what I'm doing here, but it's making me feel better, a little bit. I suppose I should have kept more on the tip there, huh? The littler. I need more paint. Ooh. Someone might be coming downstairs. guy over here a little more, huh?
Spicy chicken biscuit is how to give me a kickstart tomorrow morning. I put honey on the biscuit because it gives you a nice sweet with the perfect treat.
Hi, my name is Robert, and the little thing I love about Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is the chicken. The outside is crispy, the inside is succulent. Once you put it all together, chef's kiss.
Order the spicy chicken biscuit on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real Chick-fil-A guests pay for their testimonials. One full-time job, plus one part-time student, minus one car at work. What math is complicated? Affinity Plus makes it easier. With financial experts who have the tools and resources to help you stress less about finances. Plus, great rates on loans. Become a member today at affinityplus.com. Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union. Insured by NCUA.
Cover up the cotton balls with paint. I don't know why. I was gonna.
It's on this playlist. Listen to all your favorite tracks in one
I gotta clean my brush and stuff, but
trending playlist. On Spotify.
this is where I'm gonna stop for now.